To be raised somewhere between the small town of Bardstown and the city of Louisville was really just a perfect upbringing. It was nurturing, it was caring, it was community. And that's what I think I remember the most about being raised in this area. I was born and raised in Louisville, is what I say, but I spent my early years actually in Bardstown in Nelson County, Kentucky. I lived there really until I was 13, although we had so much family here in Louisville that we spent a lot of time here in Louisville. I left here when I went to college in the 1960s. And never really lived here full-time after that. After I graduated from college, I moved to Washington, and my career quickly became embedded in that city. Louisville is a very different city than it was when I lived here. I am hugely impressed by the quality of government, the representational quality of government, the kind of people who are working in government. The city, particularly the downtown part of the city, has been completely rejuvenated, and it feels lively and engaging, and it really is just a different world. There are so many memories. I think mine fundamentally come down to family. The Shapira family was a huge family. We were all engaged in Heaven Hill Distilleries and other businesses as well. And so for me, that is the rock bottom of my memories. I would have to say it's a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to be in business. And it's simply become a terrific city to live in. You know, I like to say that I hope I can trace my political lineage back to people like Henry Clay and Adlai Stevenson and Justice Brandeis. I think that was sort of something that was inert. It was in my background. I really only came to know, obviously, most of those people through studying history. But I really do feel that they really have had an impact on how I shaped my life and what I've done with it. Louisville has already done a lot to improve the leadership that it offers in terms of good government. It has adopted an open data policy. It has begun to catalog the kind of data that it holds and is making available for residents of the city and residents of the country as well. I think that for the state to pursue that and open its legislative data, to open data about the politicians that serve in Frankfurt would be a huge next step. And that would put Kentucky, as well as Louisville, in the leadership in terms of good government. What am I most proud of in my career? I think that I never gave up. I mean, the work that I have chosen to do, which is to make our country more representative, more accountable, make government officials relate more to ordinary people, is not an easy one. I mean, if this was easy, it would have been done before. But the fact that I have variously iterated through several organizations that I have founded in Washington, and that I have created large communities of people to carry on this work. I'm delighted that we have made tremendous progress in terms of opening up government and opening up its data, but there is a lot left to be done, and I'm happy to pass the baton on to others in the communities that I've created.